Right, for this experiment I'm going to be using a piece of masonite painted with a black gesso, and I'm going to be using the same paints, so the DecoArt Media Fluid Acrylics, translucent white, primary yellow, primary magenta, primary cyan, because I have a few of those, a few extras. I've got my DecoArt Pour Medium. I've got everything out here. Ratio is 1:1, and I've got my dirty mixing cup here. Now this experiment I'm going to be adding in some Dazzling Metallics Splendid Gold. So I put it in, and again with the ratio was 1:1, and I'm just going to mix it up. Never mix off that, and I forgot to put the push pins in. So we'll see. I've got a few experiments I'm going to be doing with liquid glass and one-step crackle and all that stuff. So this particular experiment is, does the Dazzling Metallics, is it going to lose its sparkle? And I'm thinking of the idea. I'm thinking of like a sci-fi thing from outer space. I'm thinking the comets, and the comet with the trail behind it. That's what I'm thinking of. It'd be nice to make gold. Got some quite the wind coming in here. All right, let's get that. And I want to make sure we don't have any bubbles. And you can use a torch to increase the cells and all that stuff, but yeah, we don't let me play with that kind of stuff. Bad enough when I try to do it with the resin. Well, that's another thing. Another experiment is making a piece of jewelry with the pieces. All right, so I'm gonna try with this one. I want this primarily to be dark, so I'm not sure what I'm doing there. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of the blue, and let's do some red. Let's just do the gold. Yeah, I'm not sure if this, oh, this is really thick. I didn't add enough medium. Now I've been being pretty cheap with the paint, so let's see if this will be enough. Get it right in the middle so it doesn't. So this is primarily purple. Yeah, the metallics are too thick. Look, it's not even moving. Huh, okay. Can I salvage this? Let's see. Well, guess what? I'm out. I'm out. Okay, let's mix this up a bit. That is really disappointing. Okay. Oh, what about with a palette knife? Can I drip it with a palette knife? Let's see if we can salvage this piece. There's a big lump right here. Okay, what about if I then, so let's figure this out. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Yeah, look at, whoops. Yeah, oh, that's clumped up. That's not going anywhere. Let's see if I can drip this right off. There we go. Looks like a sky. Like that. I don't know if you can see. You can see where the gold is. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Looks like mountains. Well, that was disappointing. I'll have to try this again. That's actually not too bad. My comet and my push pin. I'm determined to get that to work, you know that? Can you add water to this stuff? Now, this is one of the older paints that I have, because it's the old label. Let's see what we can do. I don't think it's the idea of the metallics not working. I think it's the physical product. Maybe it's too old. That's really pretty. I like this gradation down here. And I know what else I want to do. So this video is going to be a tad longer. Look at that. Okay, let's leave that. Leave it where? I'm going to put it on top of the thing. See all this good stuff here? Oh, okay, let's see how I'm going to do this without getting everything dirty. I have a whole bunch of stuff, little pieces cut up for inchies and twinchies, and as well what I call, my business card art. Joe and I did a complete rebranding on the business, and we have like 5,000 business cards that we're not going to use. I'm going to use them for art. So that'll be an experiment. So if I take these little pieces, and where am I going to put them? Okay, let me get another pad of palette paper, my tweezers, and these are all little prime bits for what I call my inchies and twinchies. Okay, and I'm just going to put them here. Let's see, so where the colors are really blended beautifully here, it's kind of boring when you put it on the card. Whoopsie. Okay, so let's tilt this. Come on. Come on. Let's get some color in there. Come on. Oh, I've got one spot of white there. This one's really nice. Covered, finally. Look at that. Okay, put that there. I'll get close-ups of everything. Oopsie. Let's tilt that. So we got that. Let's tilt this. So, yeah, so that gold is definitely, I'm going to have to try that experiment again with the Dazzling Metallics. So this is where we're at so far. I'm loving that blue. But it will not cover that white. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. And we're done. So there's that one. And let's see, what else have we got? See, pushing it, you kind of get it too blended, but that's still pretty. And then I'm going to show you in a second what I'm going to do with these. That's another experiment. Oh, I love that. Okay, you know what? Hang on a second. That's, I don't want to lose all that. Okay. So bear with me while I finish this. Let's get this one over here. Okay. That's a big one. Here's a fun fact that I don't think a lot of you guys know. Joe had a restaurant called Biggins. Yeah. Come on, let's try that again. Oh, you cover that. Okay, put that over there. Oh, let me show you. And I know dragging it kind of makes it smushy. But it's still beautiful. See how high I can get the splash. Oh, all over my shirt. So this is like mono, well no, it's not mono printing, but well yeah, you could call it that. Look what the pin's doing. It's making these beautiful swirls. So ideally, if the piece was completely flat, you just let it sit. But these cards are all leftover pieces, so they're not flat. But the minute you kind of slide it a little bit, oh, look at that. Oh, yay, yay. That is so freaking cool. Let's get some dark. Whoa. Let's get some dark in there. There we go. Look at that. Okay. So, okay, what do I do now? Take this off. My idea that I had, I've got these jewelry pieces here, is to actually do a pour, and I guess the experiment will be, do I do a pour directly into these, or do I just take them and cut them out and put them into here? These ones I could see you could do the pour right inside because it's textured, but you know, what if it falls out? So that's my idea for these, is to do take this type of stuff here and do a pour directly and cut. Take these, cut them out, and put them into here. Then top it off. The top coat medium. This stuff here. I don't know if it's for jewelry. I would probably just use resin to cover it up. But you know what? Why don't we do one experiment with just a pour directly into this? I would love to use, oh my god, that, hang on a second, just a minute. Hold on. Look at that. You know what? I'm going to see if I can actually take this and put it into the jewelry. Let's see if we can do a micro pour. Is there anything left in this thing? Let's just see what happens. And I do want to get, this gold is too thick. One drop. And let's pour a little bit of yellow. Not liking that. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what happens. We'll just leave it. It's an experiment. Let's see what happens here. But anyways, so there we go. This is just amazing. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? The one I think is going to be my favorite out of all the pieces. That one there. Oh, I lost some of the product on the corner. I wonder if I can. I'm not wearing gloves. I don't want to disturb it too much. So this is interesting. You can still get something similar to the technique just by using the tweezers. I love that. I see a dragon there. Alrighty, you guys. So, sorry for this being almost 20 minutes long. Going to let this dry overnight, and we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. Alrighty, so it's the next day, everything is dried. I've decided I'm not going to be doing any varnishing on camera because the shine is just out of control. What I'll do is I will do a dedicated video just on the varnishes, because as I'm doing some experiments, I'm waiting to hear back from DecoArt on the actual clear pouring top coat. Oops, not a fan of it, but I need to find out what the properties are, because a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is I'm leaving it for as art abandonment. I don't know what the people are going to be doing with the stones, so if the top coat isn't indoor outdoor, then I'm not going to use it. The DuraClear High Gloss works just as nice, so I have to find out if there's a reason why I can't use that. So let's go down to the table just to show you what this one looks like. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. It is gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. And then all the little pieces. This is the one for the pour that I did right in here. Not loving it, but I know now it's something that I can do. I would just rather now cut one of these to fit it inside and just use D6000 to glue it in. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. So the other thing I wanted to show you with these, whoopsie. Remember when I had the all the stuff that was pouring off? Then what you do, and it works with the palette paper too, and then you can use this as a skin. So I got it started. Let me just peel that off. Look at that. You can use that in art. No waste. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh my God. And then you would just basically glue it down. Now this could be used in here. That could go in there, the necklace. That would actually work out really nice. So you've got the actual side. So that's where the side that all the stuff was poured on. And that's the side with the palette and super shiny. So this stuff here, I'll put it in between sheets of wax paper because it's super sticky. And I will use it as I go. But these skins are beautiful, so there's now no waste. So I won't I won't berate myself when I'm using too much paint. So let's put that back on there. Alrighty, so yeah, so I'm not going to do the varnishing on camera because it's just too hard to see. I will do one dedicated video on all the varnishes specifically for art pours once I hear from DecoArt. Alright, so I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know if you've done art pours before, any tips or techniques that you might have. I'm going to clean everything off now and go start up another video. So until I see you then, stay inspired.